All right, folks, welcome back to the Crisis Report. This is your brief for August 8th, 2025. We are brought to you by Augusta Precious Metals. If you are possibly looking at putting your IRA into gold and silver, this is one of the best companies out there. They are one of the highest rated. Recently, an article came out by CNBC saying the top companies. Augusta Precious Metals was one of them. If you want to go an informative, check out the link in the description that has learn.PrepperNow and takes you to a link where you can sign up, do an educational session, and see if it's for you. And if not, no big deal. Thank you for your patronage. This is your brief for August 8th, 2025. Trump has ordered federal law enforcement to patrol the streets of Washington, D.C. starting tonight. Trump admin announces $50 million reward for the capture of Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro. Crypto Group reportedly says it has planted sex toy tosses at WNBA games. Why? Tense 35-minute phone call between Trump and Modi from India over Pakistan sparked the unraveling of U.S.-India ties, according to Bloomberg. 10 dead, 33 missing, Northwest China flood, state media reports. Thousands evacuated as wildfire spreads north of Los Angeles. Germany is suspending arms exports to Israel for use in Gaza, German Chancellor Merz has said. India has paused plans to purchase U.S.-made arms and has canceled the defense minister's planned visit to Washington, according to Reuters. Trump is going to host leaders of sworn enemies, Armenia and Azerbaijan, today for a historic peace signing. Chinese President Xi has told Putin China would like to see the U.S.-Russia improve relations, according to state media. India Prime Minister Modi calls Putin a friend, says they had a good conversation. Justice Department opens investigation into the New York Attorney General Letitia James, according to NBC. Breaking, government is preparing to IPO Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, according to Wall Street Journal. Xi has told Putin China is glad to see improved U.S.-Russia relations. Horrific scenes unfolding in Turkey's Kanakkale. Massive wildfire smoke plumes are engulfing homes. Trump administration is seeking a $1 billion settlement from the UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles. Elon Musk says Wikipedia cannot be used as a definitive source for community notes, as the editorial control there is extremely left-biased and nihilistic. This is true. If you are in academia, you are not allowed to use Wikipedia because it is basically just can be edited and used by anyone. So it's not a solid source. Telegraph has posted a photo of Jeffrey Epstein on his private jet 2019. The photo may be one of the last taken of the financier, showing him wearing an Israeli Defense Force sweatshirt, Telegraph reports. Texas House Speaker has rolled out a new policy targeting Democrats who fled the state. No more direct deposit checks. They'll have to show up in person to get paid, according to Fox News. Fire broke out at Cordoba Mosque Cathedral in Spain. Satellite images are showing Israel building up forces for a possible ground invasion of Gaza. Buildup comes during a tense time for the U.S. and Israel after Trump and Netanyahu's last private phone convo devolved into shouting over humanitarian aid, according to NBC. Volume of industrial production in Germany is currently at its lowest level since the beginning of the Rona. Volume of industrial, that's a doubler, More than 50,000 residents of the United States state of California have already left their homes and are preparing to evacuate due to large wildfires, according to CNN. Trump is still considering whether and how to take action against Russia if it does not comply with its ultimatum to make progress in resolving the conflict due to the Ukraine, Atlantic rights. Netanyahu's government voted unanimously to dismiss the attorney general leading his corruption prosecution. Upcoming meeting of the presidents of Russia, Federation, and USA, Putin and Trump, may take place next week in the Arab countries This was stated by TASS. UAE is one. There's also been word about Hungary. Ukraine is ready for a ceasefire without recognizing Russian control over the captured territories, as the Constitution prohibits changing borders or ceding territories, according to the Telegraph. Meeting between Trump and Putin is tentatively planned for the end of next week. Possible venues: Hungary, Switzerland, UAE, Italy, reports Fox News, citing a source familiar with the details of the Russia-U.S. summit. Lukashenko once again stated that allegedly he does not plan to run for a new presidential term. He also stated or denied information that his youngest son, Nikolai, would be his successor. Trump, in a secret directive, ordered the Pentagon to prepare for strikes against drug cartels recognized as terrorist organizations in Latin America, according to the New York Times. Federal court has overturned Judge James Boasberg's contempt ruling against the Trump administration for deporting criminal illegal aliens under the Alien Enemies Act. FBI arrested Boston's sheriff on federal extortion charges. He has a history of refusing to cooperate with ICE, deporting illegal immigrants from the city. President Trump has fired the IRS commissioner. That just happened about an hour ago. And these are your top 10 normie news for August 8th, 2025. United States executive order expanded 401k options. Trump is set to sign an executive order allowing alternative assets like private equity, real estate, 401k, and supposedly crypto. Bank of England cut interest rates 4% in a tight 5-4 vote. BOE cut it from 4.25 to 4.0. Cautions that future reductions will be careful and gradual. Safe haven gold has hit a 2-week peak. Gold prices climbed due to trade extensions and growing market expectations for a Fed rate cut. U.S. tariffs prompted global backlash. New reciprocal tariffs on key trading partners raised concerns about supply chains and inflation. President demands Intel CEO resignation over China ties. Trump called for the Intel CEO to resign, citing potential conflicts related to the company's China business. U.S. dollar strengthens on Fed leader speculation. The dollar rallied after Bloomberg reported that Fed Governor Christopher Waller is a frontrunner to replace Jerome Powell. Ghana helicopter crash kills 8 high-level officials. Crash en route to an anti-mining event killed Ghana's defense and environment ministers, triggering national mourning. Netanyahu plans military control of the entire Gaza Strip. They intend to take full military control of Gaza, aiming to establish security without governing the territory long term. U.S. jobless claims have risen. No hire, no fire trend continues. Unemployment claims hit a 1-month high, though labor market stability persists amid weaker job creation. And Asian stocks rallied on Fed easing and tech gains. Markets rose in Asia, especially Japan and South Korea. Optimism fueled by potential interest rate cuts and strong tech performance. Friends, that is your crisis report brief for August 8th, 2025. We are brought to you by Augusta Precious Metals. Link in the description if you'd like to check them out. Also, you can find us on Gab, Minds, Twitter, X, True Social. Subscribe to our locals for a couple bucks a month. Or you can become a member here to support the cause, and Lord knows we need it. We appreciate you being here. Full transcript on Substack, and we will see you on the next one.